Stefan, how are you, my friend?
Uh, Pretty good if you look at what happened Saturday.
Yeah, physically, how are you feeling right now?
It's still a little sensitive down there. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Luckily, no big damage. So,
Okay. Have you ever felt anything like that before in a fight?
not in a fight, and like I've been kicked in the nuts in training before. The surprise was like it didn't really hurt where you think it would hurt, but like the whole area around it like cramped up, like my abdomen and underneath the package. I don't know. I think it's just like protection from the body when you get hit there. Man, it was hard to like um, breathe and just get that loosened up again. It took the energy out of me.
How close were you to not continuing after the first one?
Um, I was getting ready again after like getting close to the 5 minutes, so I was okay. I was good to go. I was able to refocus after that. The second one was yeah, everything was still sensitive then, so like, and it really took my focus away. I'm like, really, you really just did that again? Like, it was like, and I don't blame Ben for anything. I told him that. I sent him a message. I really don't believe that he did it on purpose. So like no ill feelings towards him, but it definitely did change the course of the fight, in my opinion. I was totally in control, feeling good. I think I look as good as I have in there. We changed a lot of things, and I think I look like a new fighter. Like he had nothing for me up until those kicks, in my opinion. So it is very frustrating for me.
And just to be clear, did he reach out to you first, or did you send him that message just to let him know that you didn't think that he did it on purpose?
We talked a little bit in the cage, but I was like super pissed off, and like I didn't really know exactly what I said anymore. I just sent him a short message to be like, hey, like no ill feelings at all. Like I know you didn't do it on purpose. All the best to you. He sent me a message back, so like I don't, no animosity there. Yeah, the just the rules and the way that is handled, man, that just screwed me, in my opinion. And I was cruising in that fight, man. I felt so good after coming back, and I felt as relaxed as I've ever been. Everything was going great. If I fought the third round like I did the first and the second, I would have won a decision. And yeah, then everything just fell apart. So.
Now, in addition to the controversial kicks, the moment that is also being scrutinized is the conversation that was picked up via the mics and the cameras between you and the referee, Dan Miragliotta, who we see right over there. Did he, in fact, say to you, it almost seemed like he was trying to urge you to keep going because he thought that maybe you were up, but if the fight ended in the second round, it would end in a no contest, so you couldn't win after the second accidental kick. Did he try to convince you to keep fighting? And if so, did he actually convince you to keep fighting?
I think, to be honest with you, I think he was just trying to like give me info about what was happening because I had no idea like what was going on with the rules. There's always like I never really researched that because I don't think that's gonna happen, right?
Right.
Um, I don't I don't think he pushed me. Like he was just trying to like give me info. Like a lot of people are talking a lot of smack about Dan doing that, but I've always liked him. He's refed a lot of my fights. Has always done well. He I actually thought about this in the afternoon. The my really bloody fight in Germany. He was the referee, and he let me continue at that point. So I really do think he meant to the best with what he did. It's very easy to burn someone down like that, but he was just, I think, trying to keep the fight going, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, so you feel like the criticism he's receiving is unfair. That even though, I mean, because he shouldn't technically be telling you about the scorecards or if you're winning or not, right? I mean, that's not his position. That's not his role.
Yeah, but like I agree, but I knew myself that I won both rounds.
Okay.
Like I just like there was no secret in that because I was doing really well, and yeah, there was no secret in that. But like I understand that it's not his role. I didn't listen to the conversations we had. I just watched the fight. the action. And I didn't watch those 5 minutes because it's like I don't want to watch myself rolling on the floor.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Do you recall what your mental state was like after the second one? Okay, you say I'm good to go, and then unfortunately it ends shortly thereafter. Like, were you completely out of it? Do you regret essentially the decision to say I'm good to go? Should you have not continued to fight?
The pain was doable. My breathing was pretty good under control. But at the same time, Ben had like 2 times 5 minutes to refresh, and he's like a fighter who's very dangerous in the first round. So he pretty much had 4 first rounds to go at it. Kind of crazy when you think about it. I really had to refocus after the first shot. I did pretty good with that, especially after the break after the first round, and I really struggled to refocus after the second one. Then he did really good by blocking one of my leg kicks. That was a really good block that hurt my leg, and yeah, my mind already wasn't there. And then I had that, and he came at me, and I didn't react well there. I don't know how much I can blame myself for that at that point, but yeah, it's just super frustrating, man. Because you obviously seen the fight, like in my opinion, this is the best I've looked, and all the changes we've made were really paying off. And then, after such a long time, you decide to fight again, and you do a long camp with all the emotions and all that stuff. And looking forward to the week after the fight because that's just awesome when the stress is gone. But now there's frustration. Like I really do feel like I was winning a fight, and then with out of your control things happen, and things just go completely different.
I know you recently signed a new contract with UFC after you came out of quasi retirement. Part of that deal, do you get a win bonus and a show, a show money and a win bonus? So in other words, did you get deprived of half of your pay?
Oh yeah, and yeah, we were talking to the UFC, and I'm happy with the new deal we signed. I wasn't in a great position because I just only won my last fight. They gave me a good deal. We were talking about a flat fee at first, but we chose to go with a different deal. Yeah, I'm missing a good chunk of money. I'm missing six figures if I would have won the third round. But at the same time, Ariel, this is MMA and anything can happen, especially in the heavyweight division. I just really feel like I was in control in the first and the second round. If you rewatch the fight, he had nothing. He didn't land anything. I landed everything: front kicks, side kicks, head kicks, low kicks, my jab, my uppercuts. Uh, Man, it's just really hard to give it a spot. But I think everybody knows a bunch of stuff I've been through in my career, and I just want to be positive, man. It's December.
Mm.
I'm back home. I'm done training for the fight for a little bit. I'm gonna relax with the family, and what else can you do?
I just want to clear something up because I saw some people say, like, all of a sudden you get all these experts. Oh, he wasn't wearing a cup. There's no way those hurt as bad as they appear to. That it wasn't like a direct blow. Were you in fact wearing a cup on Saturday?
Oh yeah, 100%. And the thing is, it doesn't really matter what kind of cup you have. I think Ben actually broke his toenail with one of those kicks.
Yeah.
No matter what cup, you can never tie it so tight that there is not like just like a tiny little amount of space when you're moving, right? Because when you're moving, that thing moves a little bit too. So I think what happened with the first one is like his toe snuck through or whatever, and he hit me in a spot where it just really hurt, and it's just super unfortunate. If you get kicked right on the front of the cup, it doesn't hurt as bad because the cup takes most of the the hit. But when you get hit on the side, it can really hurt.
Yeah.
It's just like a KO, like some punches are landed and you're like, wow, that guy is still standing, and then out of another angle you get hit and someone goes down, and this was kind of similar, man. It's crazy.
Do you? I just want to ask again. Do you regret saying you were good to go after the second one? Do you just wish a no contest is different than a loss? Do you regret that decision?
Um, Whatever happened after the second low blow happened, man. Like I cannot change anything about it. it's so hard to make a decision at that point. Like I still got to think about it a little more. Um, Either way, man, a loss or no contest or whatever, it doesn't pay the bills. It doesn't give me my win bonus. You
Right.
know, I continued to fight because I knew I would get paid double if I would win, and I felt like I was okay to go. Um, the thing that really just frustrates me, like I don't care. I don't really care about the loss, man. Like it happened. What really frustrates me is that I was looking really good. I did everything we did in training. I had a really good training camp. I felt as good as I've ever felt in the locker room. Everything was so clear. I knew exactly what I was going to do, and I did it. And then out of your control, um, two things happen, and your focus is just gone, and it just goes south. It's crazy.
Are you going to keep fighting?
Oh yeah, 100%, man.
Okay.
Next time I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna show an even more improved fighter than I did this Saturday. So like that's the only thing that counts for me. Like take out the positives because I've watched that fight like 10 times, and when we were fighting, I'm actually really pleased with what I'm seeing. Like I saw someone who was really focused, sharp, relaxed, having fun in there. I was smiling in the locker room. Everything. One of the reasons I retired or from fighting in the first place because I was so anxious during fight week. Like it felt like I was, not doing myself any favors with it because it was giving me so much stress. And now I had a great week. I was relaxed in the locker room, smiling, having fun, going that cage, like barely any nerves. I kick ass, and unfortunate things happen, but it is what it is.
I'm sorry, my friend. It was hard to watch, and just a very unfortunate and unsettling fight. And to see how it ended after the two low blows, you deserve better than that. And I'm really sorry. You come out of retirement, everything. You've been so open with your feelings. I'm really sorry it turned out that way, but I appreciate you coming on and giving your side of the story. And hope you have a good holiday season. And we'll see you back in there sooner rather than later, Stefan.
Yeah, same for you, my friend. Thank you for having me, and you have a great December as well, man.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.